Hey everyone, we're back with another jaw-dropping episode of Transgender Celebrities Before and After. You won't believe. Number 4. These transformations are so dramatic, you won't believe your eyes. Hit like right now, share with your friends, drop a comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of this wild series. Let's dive in. Imagine an athlete standing tall on the Olympic podium, gold medal gleaming around his neck, while the entire world erupts in cheers. Yet deep inside, he carried a secret he kept hidden for 65 long years. That's the powerful true story of Caitlyn Jenner, born Bruce Jenner. Born on October 28, 1949 in New York, Bruce quickly stood out with his diverse athletic talents. A knee injury during college fatefully steered him toward the brutal decathlon. After placing 10th at the 1972 Munich Olympics, Bruce refused to quit. He trained relentlessly 6 to 8 hours every single day, never taking a day off. The result? On July 30th, 1976 in Montreal, he made history with a world record 8,618 points, becoming America's golden hero and landing on Wheaties boxes and television screens everywhere. In 1991, Bruce married Kris Jenner, becoming stepfather to the Kardashian family and helping turn them into a reality TV powerhouse. The fame was dazzling, yet behind every smile was a silent, lifelong battle with gender identity that had started in childhood. "I struggled with it my whole life," he once shared. In April 2015, at the age of 65, Bruce made the courageous decision to stop hiding. In a groundbreaking interview with Diane Sawyer, he publicly came out as transgender. That July, the world met Caitlyn Jenner on the legendary Vanity Fair cover. The docuseries I Am Kate followed, chronicling the full transition journey, including gender-affirming surgery in 2017 and the ongoing search for acceptance from family and society. Caitlyn's story offers a powerful lesson. Just as training to break an Olympic record demands extraordinary courage and perseverance, so does living authentically. At the ESPY Awards, Caitlyn delivered a moving message: accept people for who they are. That's a beautiful thing. It's a reminder to all of us, don't be afraid to become who you truly are. The greatest victory isn't a gold medal. It's having the courage to live your truth and inspire others to do the same. Imagine a young star standing on the Oscars red carpet, admired by the entire world for extraordinary talent, yet inside carrying a secret that kept him from fully being himself. That's the powerful journey of Elliot Page, born Ellen Grace Philpotts Page. Born on February 21, 1987 in Halifax, Canada, Ellen displayed remarkable acting talent from a very young age. At just 20 years old in 2007, her breakout role as Juno the pregnant teenager turned her into a global sensation. The film earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Actress, along with Golden Globe and BAFTA wins. She went on to deliver standout performances as Ariadne in Christopher Nolan's Inception 2010, Kitty Pryde in the X-Men films, and Vanya Hargreaves in the hit Netflix series The Umbrella Academy 2019. Despite dazzling success, Ellen had been quietly battling gender identity issues since childhood, while facing Hollywood pressure to conform to a feminine image. In 2014, she came out as lesbian, but it wasn't until December 2020, at age 33, that Elliot stepped fully into the light. In a heartfelt social media post, he wrote, "I feel lucky to be writing this. I can't express how wonderful it is to finally love yourself enough to pursue who you truly are." Elliot chose the name Elliot, uses he/they pronouns, and proudly identifies as transgender. After going public, Netflix provided strong support. Vanya, the character from The Umbrella Academy, was transformed into Victor starting from season 3. Elliot continued his career, releasing his memoir, Page Boy 2023, sharing his journey of self-discovery. The journey from Ellen, the star of Juno, to Elliot, the courageous transgender man, has become a great source of inspiration. Living authentically requires extraordinary courage, but it brings joy and liberation. Life-changing, life-saving. Elliot once said, "I love being transgender. I love being queer." This message reminds each of us, be brave enough to embrace your true identity, cherish diversity, and spread compassion. Like the character in the film, real life is where we write our most beautiful stories, when we dare to be ourselves. The greatest victory. Do you think age is a barrier to changing yourself? Leave a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Imagine a 14-year-old girl in Los Angeles who started rapping with burning passion, then rose to become a familiar face on screen with an explosive laugh that captivated millions. That's the story of Chanel West Coast. Real name, Chelsea Chanel Dudley, born September 1st, 1988 in Los Angeles, California. From a young age, Chanel nurtured artistic dreams. She began writing rap lyrics at age 14, combining her musical talent with her energetic personality. In 2009, an opportunity arose when she joined the reality show Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory on MTV, where her cheerful personality and signature laugh quickly made her a beloved supporting star. This was followed by her role as co-host of Ridiculousness from 2011 to the present, a comedy show that attracts millions of viewers per episode. Chanel is not only a comedian, but also a professional rapper. She has released mixtapes, collaborated on singles with Young Money, Cash Money, and performed on large stages. Despite her immense success in diverse careers, TV, music, acting, modeling, Chanel has faced false rumors about her sexuality circulating online. She has strongly denied these claims, asserting that she is a cisgender heterosexual woman and focused on her work. In 2022, she welcomed her first son, adding new joy to her life. Chanel West Coast's journey teaches us a profound lesson about resilience and authenticity. Don't let rumors or external pressures define you. Just as she started rapping from scratch and persevered to build her career, each of us has the right to pursue our passions, maintain our identity, and spread positive energy. Be yourself, work hard, and smile. Chanel's message reminds us that success comes from inner strength, sincerity, and never giving up in the face of challenges. From a young rap girl to an inspiring MTV icon, her story proves when you live authentically and persevere, the world will open its doors to you. Imagine a man who served in the U.S. Navy, then decided to completely change his life to live authentically as his gender identity, and then stepped into the cage of MMA, a challenging sport. That's the story of Fallon Fox, born on November 29, 1975 in Toledo, Ohio, as Boyd Burton. From a young age, Fallon felt her gender identity didn't match her body. After serving in the Navy and working as a truck driver to save money, she underwent gender reassignment surgery in Thailand in 2006. In 2008, Fallon began training in MMA with burning passion, specializing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu wrestling and Muay Thai. She made her professional debut in 2012 in the women's weight class, achieving a 5-1 record and earning the nickname Queen of Swords. In March 2013, Fallon publicly came out as a transgender woman, becoming the world's first openly transgender professional MMA athlete. Her journey sparked a major debate about fairness in women's sports. Many argued that advantages gained from male puberty bone structure muscle strength could negatively impact opponents. Despite this, Fallon continued to compete, demonstrating skill and resilience in the face of public pressure. Living authentically requires extraordinary courage and dedication. Skill and relentless effort speak volumes. Fallon once shared, "My dedication speaks louder than hatred." This message reminds us, be brave enough to pursue your true identity, persevere through challenges, and contribute to the dialogue about inclusion and fairness. From Boyd Burton to Fallon Fox, this journey demonstrates that personal truth and sportsmanship can coexist when we learn to respect one another. Do you think Fallon's bravery inspires you? Leave your thoughts in the comments, like, share, and subscribe to support us. Imagine a child growing up in the spotlight, the daughter of music legends Chaz Bono and Cher, yet carrying within her a deep secret about her gender identity. This is the story of Chaz Bono, born Chastity Son Bono March 4, 1969 in Los Angeles. From a young age, Chastity appeared on the television show The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, living in the spotlight of her famous family. In 1995, Chastity publicly came out as a lesbian and became an LGBTQ+ activist with her book Family Outing. However, she still felt incomplete. In mid-2008, at age 39, Chastity began her transition journey, hormone therapy, surgery, and social change. In June 2009, she became known to the public as Chaz Bono. In 2010, she completed the legal change of name and gender to Chaz Salvatore Bono, taking the middle name from her father's birth name. Chaz's journey is documented in the GLAAD-winning documentary Becoming Chaz, 2011, and the book Transition. Although Chaz initially struggled to accept her situation, her family eventually gave their support. Chaz went on to pursue a career as a writer, musician, actress, and activist, highlighting the dignity of transgender people. Living authentically is the most powerful and liberating feeling in the world. Chaz shared, "Since my first testosterone dose, I've never felt so whole, complete, and happy." This message reminds us, at any age, bravely embracing your true identity brings inner wholeness. Chaz's journey proves that acceptance from family and society can change, and that everyone deserves to live as themselves. A lesson in courage, compassion, and the power of authenticity. Imagine a Bosnian refugee boy growing up in Australia, discovered while working at McDonald's, and then becoming a global fashion phenomenon with an androgynous beauty that captivated both male and female runway models. That is the journey of Andrea Pejic. Born Andrea Pejic on August 28, 1991 in Tuzla, Bosnia. Andre's family fled the war and settled in Melbourne. At 17, he was discovered by Storm Model Management. In 2010 to 2011, Andre exploded onto the scene with the nickname "the prettiest boy in the world," walking the runway for Jean-Paul Gaultier, opening haute couture shows for Women and Men, Marc Jacobs, and many other major fashion houses. His modeling career was a resounding success, thanks to his unique androgynous good looks. In 2013, Andre publicly came out as a transgender woman. In 2014, she completed gender reassignment surgery and changed her name to Andrea Pejic. Despite career risks, Andrea continued to shine, becoming the first transgender woman to appear in American Vogue, photographed by Patrick Demarchelier, Vogue Paris, and signing an advertising contract with Makeup Forever, the first major cosmetics brand to have a transgender ambassador. She later also acted in the film Dalilan 2022. Living authentically is about fulfilling personal dreams and achieving wholeness. Andrea shared, "I have achieved my personal dream and completed my gender transition to live as a woman." She emphasized, "My past doesn't diminish me as a woman today. I can be proud of it." This message reminds us, courageously embracing our true identities opens new doors. Beauty is not limited by gender, and each person's presence can change societal norms. Andrea's journey proves that authenticity not only liberates individuals, but also inspires the world to respect diversity. What do you think of Andrea's extraordinary resilience? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our future content. Imagine a young man of Puerto Rican-Peruvian descent stepping onto the stage of the reality TV show RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3 in 2011 under the alias Carmen Carrera, captivating millions with his charisma and talent. This marked the beginning of Carmen Carrera's inspiring transformation. His birth name was Christopher Roman, born on April 13, 1985 in New Jersey. Christopher grew up feeling out of place with his gender identity, but found his voice through drag. After participating in Drag Race and becoming the first queen to return in the same season, Carmen decided to live authentically. In 2012, she publicly came out as transgender and began her gender transition journey, a long process requiring hormone surgery and inner patience. Transitioning isn't something that happens overnight, Carmen shared, emphasizing that the internal change takes time to find peace. After completing her studies, Carmen quickly built a new career signing with Elite Model Management, becoming the brand's first openly transgender model, performing in burlesque shows, acting, and actively advocating for LGBTQ+ rights. She fought for the inclusion of transgender people in fashion, including campaigns advocating for the rights of Victoria's Secret. Her journey has inspired the global Latinx and LGBTQ+ community. Living authentically requires courage and patience, but it brings incredible wholeness. "I had no one to look up to before transitioning, but now I'm proud to be myself," she says. This message reminds us, no matter where we come from, give ourselves time to explore and embrace our true identities, because each person's public presence not only liberates the individual, but also paves the way for inclusion and respect for diversity. From Christopher drag queen to Carmen model and activist, her story proves that authenticity is the greatest power to change the world. Imagine a boy born in Mobile, Alabama in 1972, growing up with his twin brother and facing bullying for being different, then becoming a pioneering face on the global screen. That is the journey of Laverne Cox. Birth name Roderick L. Cox, born May 29, 1972. Roderick and twin brother Reginald Lamar Cox, M. Lamar grew up in difficult circumstances with a single mother. Both later came out as transgender. Laverne moved to New York to pursue acting, undergoing gender transition and changing her name to Laverne Cox. In 2013, her role as Sophia Burset, a transgender prisoner in the series Orange is the New Black, made her a phenomenon. This was the first time a transgender actress played a transgender lead role on the big screen, earning her a historic Emmy nomination in 2014, the first transgender person to be nominated in an acting category. The M. Lamar twins, musician and artist, also appear in the series as Marcus, the pre-transition version of Sophia, demonstrating their special bond. Laverne is not only an actor, but also a strong advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, appearing on the cover of Time in 2014 and producing numerous awareness-raising projects. Visibility alone isn't enough. It must be accompanied by truth, safety, and fairness. Visibility isn't neutral. Laverne emphasizes it depends on who tells the story and why. This message reminds us, courageously living authentically and sharing our stories can change societal perceptions and save lives. The journey from Roderick confronting bullying to Laverne Cox, an inspiring icon, demonstrates that diverse representation in the media not only liberates individuals, but also builds a more humane world where everyone is respected and recognized for their full humanity. That's all for today's Transgender Celebrities Before and After number 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to watch episode number 5. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.